Oh, Sunshine, I'm so glad you're here. We need a guest.
Oh, that's what she said.
What? Excuse me?
Well, I mean, listen, that story group I'm in, that's what she said. I'll find somebody. I got you.
I love it. We'll see where this goes later.
Dance like the moves that you're doing on purpose. Sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you. Pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
And now, a man who's got a lot of spring in his pasta, Jason Suel.
Yeah, that's it. All right, welcome everybody. Later with Jason Suel. So glad that you're tuned in. Entertainment television with heart. Sunshine Broder is back because Bo Counts is slacking again.
Right?
I see Sunshine Broder. I think the group, That's What She Said.
Man.
What's happening with that group of folks?
I mean, your mind, it is.
Boom, boom, boom,
right?
boom. Firing on all cylinders today.
Blowing me away. Well, speaking of That's What She Said,
Yeah.
we actually are planning a reunion show for this summer.
Really?
Yes, it's so exciting. I mean, we did one show last year, sort of, in that brief moment where we were feeling a little free. We did that up there at Mount Sequoia.
Okay.
And it was so fantastic, but we all have just been missing each other, and we know that you all have missed
we've
us.
all been missing That's What She Said as well.
Yes.
Absolutely. And one of our guests today, Megan James, you have a kind of personal angle on her being our guest today. Tell us about Megan.
I do. I conned her completely into coming in.
You said we're going out for drinks and cocktails and brunch, and then you ended up in a TV studio.
Exactly. I was like, I got her here. Well, she is one of our members from That's What She Said, and she is one of the most brilliant, listen, this woman is one of my ride or dies. Okay,
all right,
and
I got you.
Slays. I'm so excited that she's here today.
Yeah.
And I'm so excited because she's going to be on that reunion show as well.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So it's all coming together
Yes.
on our show today. We got a couple other things happening for you. We've got the music video from our friends Dirty Seconds. They're awesome. A Fayette Tunes music video just for you. And then we're bringing him back. He's back again. One of our favorite chefs in Northwest Arkansas, the very talented Vince Penalto, joining us at the chef's table. What are you doing down there for us, Vince?
Hey, we're gonna make a bright spring pasta dish.
Bright spring pasta dish. Bright and spring.
I'm
One
in.
dish. One dish.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either. It's all coming at you. Stick around. It's happening later.
Well, the way I understand the metaverse, when you can think about what you're thinking about and why you're thinking it, while you're thinking about something else, it's kind of like scratching your head and your belly at the same time. It's kind of, I know what, metacognition is when you're thinking about what other people are thinking about you and why they're thinking that and why you even feel weird about it, of what they're thinking. Because sometimes you're thinking that people are thinking something bad about you, but they're thinking something good. They just want to write you a poem, and they want to call it a metaverse. I think it might be a good little lesson for everybody to learn how to conserve gas a little bit, and might be a little bit of a wake-up call for that. I know it's expensive, and I get it. I got to put tractors and chainsaws and four-wheelers and pickup trucks and my big tractor, my John Deere. I use a lot of gas, and I get it. I guess my advice is to buy it if you have to, and don't buy it if it's too expensive for you. And it's like my grandpappy always said, it's like trying to get two mice in your left pocket when there's cheese in the back. Cryptocurrency, fake money, Bitcoin. No, don't need it. I've got plenty of it. I've always had plenty of it. You know, I can, oh, look here, look, I got some Bitcoin here, got some cryptocurrency. Can't see it? I see it. What's wrong with you? All fake. It's just the world is moving a little too fast for me. It's like two pigs in the garden, and one of them doesn't know the other one's name, and they never run into each other. They just run around and tear up the rutabagas.
Welcome back, everybody. Megan James joining us down here at the desk. Now, I have to say, Sunshine, she said this earlier, but she kind of roped you into this, right? And here you are.
She did. I learned a long time ago that when Sunshine says something, just do it.
Just do it.
And so, yeah, I've been doing whatever she's told me to do for about 15 years.
Listen to Sunshine.
Yeah. Always.
Are you kind of just sending that vibe out there to everybody who's watching right now? Too?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I like it. I just kind of comes right off of me. You know,
Yeah.
listen to
You do.
me.
Yeah, you have that vibe, you
100%.
have that energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Megan, I really appreciate what you do because you're an educator, right? You're a pre-K teacher, and
Yes.
we need that. It's such a, maybe it's not always celebrated in the way that it should be. And so I just want to say thanks for doing what you do.
Thank you.
We couldn't do it without you. But tell us, what do you enjoy about teaching that age group? Because it seems like to me that'd be a lot.
Well, I often get people who say, you know, who teach high school or older, who don't teach at all. And they're always like, how do you do it? How do you do it? And for me, I've never really thought about doing anything else. So it's really easy for me because 4 and 5-year-olds, they're fun.
Yeah.
They just want to have a good time. They just want to learn stuff. And it's really neat because I get paid
Right.
to go and read books and, you know, learn about dinosaurs and space. And it's just to get to see the light bulb go off. Because a lot of
Yeah.
times these kids have never been in school. So it's really neat because I get to see the light bulb go off for the first time. I get to see when they learn everything for the first time. And so really, I couldn't imagine doing anything else. It's the
That's
best
gotta be
job.
that's gotta be rewarding
Oh.
for you just to kind of see that. You know, you're their first teacher. A lot of them, the first person they've seen in a position of power that's not their parents, right?
Yeah.
And you get to hang out and have fun with them. What a
Yeah.
cool, rewarding
It's a
experience.
little bit of pressure.
Yeah.
You know, you want to make a good base for the rest of their education.
Right.
But yeah, it's
Can't
the
mess it
best.
up right at the start.
Right.
Yeah.
You
And
want to lead strong.
There's got to be good snacks too, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure that you hook them up. Yes.
We do our best. We
Yeah.
do our best within our nutritional guidelines.
Oh,
we do our
excuse me,
best.
yes.
Is there, so this is just, you know, going off of that, is there a snack that the kids really like to have that they can have in your nutritional guidelines?
It's shocking to me how banana muffins and blueberry muffins
Okay.
are actually like the big favorite right now.
Oh,
you know, it kind of
trending.
goes right. And so, you know, there's a lot of things that we'll have that they aren't into, but muffins.
Muffins
which,
right
who
now.
doesn't love a muffin? I get it.
You know what? I need to explore muffins more. I feel like the last time I had one, maybe I was in pre-K.
It's good stuff.
Those
Swing-
mini muffins I remember having, a
Yeah,
little pack of mini
yeah.
muffins. I don't know.
Swing by on a Thursday. We'll get
Swing
you a
by on a
muffin.
Thursday. Hook you up.
Yes.
But you also are joining or are in this comedy group that Sunshine is a part of.
Yes.
That's what she said.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me about that experience for you.
Well, we
Because pre-K and comedy team member, they don't always go together, but here you are.
in a way it does
Okay.
because, you know, all day long I'm telling stories. All day long I'm in front of a group of people.
Yeah.
Now, you know, during the day they're very small people, but I'm in front of them all day telling stories, trying to captivate them, keep their attention. And so it's very similar in the storytelling that we do with That's What She Said, because we take personal experiences, we take stories from our past. Most of the time they're embarrassing things.
Yes.
And we get up and we talk about them. And it's just a group of friends who get together every month and embarrass each other.
So, and Sunshine, you feel free to dive in on this
I was
too.
just going to say that we've been concentrating a lot on the fact that she's a pre-K teacher, and just because she mostly deals with 4 and 5-year-olds doesn't necessarily mean that all of her stories are PG-13. What is it? G?
that's G.
They're
That
not
is-
generally G.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, now she hasn't gotten too explicit, but like, you know, I mean, she's a ton of fun, that Megan Meggers James. Okay.
Quality, classy fun.
She is
Classy
classy.
fun. I could tell by
Yes.
the glasses. That's what said classy fun to me.
Well,
Tricky.
when we tell stories, you know, there's a lot of different people involved. And
Sure.
so all of us have very different personalities. We've all had very different life experiences.
Yeah.
And so when we get a topic, they'll say, okay, well, the topic for this month is crazy trips.
Yeah.
Now you can do with that what you want, there's a lot of different kinds of trips you can go on. And
Yes.
so it's really neat to kind of see everybody and their
How they
stories
interpret that
and how
information,
they
right?
how
Yeah.
they relay their crazy trips, because it's always very different. And so that's fun.
So explain this to me. With that's what she said. Do you then act out those stories,
Oh,
or is it
no.
all about just telling the story and how shockingly crazy the thing is that happened to you?
We usually just we get together, we workshop, so
Mm-hmm.
we have weeks of preparation for it. We get an idea of what we want our story to be, and then we workshop it with each other, and then we just get up and we tell the story. We don't. Occasionally, we'll have pictures
Sure.
to go with it.
Pictures, but no real we're not necessarily acting things out. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
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 Within the confines of just some props.
We try to kind of do we'll tell the story in a way that makes we try to keep it funny. We try
Yeah,
to keep
of course.
it light.
Keep it light. Yeah. Yeah.
Because there's some storytelling groups that do all different kinds. They'll do
Sure.
sad or dark or whatever. We try to keep ours
You're light
as
and
funny
fun.
as possible.
Megan, thanks for taking the time to
Thank
visit with
you.
us.
I've had a great time. I can't wait to get a hold of some of that pasta.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, Vince is amazing. So stay tuned to That's What She Says social media, and big thanks to you
Thank
educating
you.
our young ones.
Thank you so
they're
much.
they're the future.
They are.
Yeah. We do have more later with Jason Suel coming up. Stick with us. It's happening right after this.
Our musical guest brought to you by Walton Arts Center. Walton Arts Center, presenting the West Street Live series.
Do you hear that music in the air? Such a sweet sound, gotta be coming from somewhere. On the other side of D Street, oh, that place has got a reputation for creating musical modulations. It may cause our neighbors aggravation. Let go your pride and take a step outside so maybe we can see eye to eye. You got to be kidding me, the neighbors called the cops again. I was staring at the front door when the police started knocking. They said, officer, please understand, we're just trying to start again. And we're getting a new song ready for a show on the 32nd. They said, we got a call from the neighbor that the noise coming from the south is sounding good. So we thought that we would come and check it out and see what it was all about, yeah. Just go for a ride, who knows what you'll find, and you might change your mind. Let go of your pride. Take a step outside so we can see eye to eye. Who knows what you'll find? Let go of your pride and take a step outside. We might see eye to eye. Who knows what you find? But some people who take less that they neglect to get clean, distorting all they perceive. Yet they blame conversations based around a vague idea. Well, I don't think you understand me. Let go of your body and take a step outside, or we might change your mind.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. We're down here at the chef's table with Chef Vince Penalto. Chef Vince!
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me back.
Yes, absolutely.
Day made.
Day made, I know.
Love this man.
Anytime we can hang out with Chef Vince is a good day. What are you going to be? I mean, it's already, you got like flames happening.
This is the
hot.
first, I think it's the first time I've actually
Cooked in studio, not just kind of assembled.
Brought it, yeah. Because normally I bring baked goods. But I thought today would be an awesome day to have a very spring pasta primavera.
Pasta primavera, I love it.
Primavera in Italian actually means spring. So I thought,
of course.
So it's basically a nice pasta dish with all the vegetables you'd find. I went around the farmer's market.
Right, so you can get this stuff fresh here.
and-
Asparagus,
yeah.
tomatoes, onions.
We have tender broccoli.
Is that
so
basil you got?
we have some basil and some parsley. So I've got the olive oil in there, and we're gonna start cooking up some
my God.
stuff.
Yes, I know.
You want to
It's
hear that
very exciting.
sound, you know?
Yes.
How much olive oil did you put in there?
About a tablespoon. I mean, I just
Okay.
want enough for it to kind of make everything kind of slippery up there.
And what kind of heat is this at? Is this a medium heat? Is this a high heat? What are you going with?
I'm cooking at a pretty medium high.
Okay, medium high.
I want to sear.
Okay.
So you want it to, I mean, you want to hear that sizzle that you're hearing right now,
Gotcha,
and
yep.
you want to hear that.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try not to make a total mess in the studio here, but we're just going to toss it. So I brought asparagus.
Okay.
And we're just going to toss in some asparagus and some tender broccoli, some very thinly sliced carrots, because carrots are kind of tough. You want to cook them faster.
I was thinking
so
that about the asparagus too. Is that gonna get tender, or is it gonna stay a little al dente?
If you think about it, it will be al dente, but you can eat asparagus raw.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
matter,
So
yeah.
that's the way we kind of deal with that
I like
kind
a
of
little
stuff.
crunch.
Yeah, and some red bell pepper. You can use whatever color you want. I always like the colored ones.
You know what I love is that this is a very colorful looking dish so far. You got all kinds. You got orange, you got
And
red, you got green.
Totally,
Spring.
Yeah,
totally
spring.
will remind you of spring. And I just want to get those just a little bit tossed up there and hear that going. I pre-cooked some pasta.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what the pasta is. You can put whatever your favorite is.
Sure.
I chose
rotini. Is that what?
Yeah, this is rotini. Could have been anything, literally anything. Just pre-cooked it and then just let it cool down because we're going to heat it back up here. I did cook it al dente.
Al dente, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, because now you're going to put it back in and
But
it'll
then
cook a little more.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
get it.
So,
Yeah.
so we're just going to, we've got these things kind of just, they're nice. They're starting to kind of break down a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put the pasta in here.
Go for it.
And we're just going to let it heat, oops, hello, there you go.
I think
A lot of
everything you
pasta in there.
do sizzles.
That's
I
just so
mean,
nice of you, darling.
It's true. It's true.
How much of the flavor from the vegetables gets in the pasta, or is it just kind of the mix in your mouth?
It's
Really,
the-
is where it all comes together.
Yeah, the mix in your mouth because what the pasta's going to pull in is the olive oil,
Okay.
but I'm also to kind of spring it up.
Yeah,
we're
I
gonna
saw
add
you. You're
some
playing with lemons
lemons,
earlier.
yeah,
Look at
so
you.
we're going to put some lemon juice in there.
Yeah.
Just to really kind of want that bright. I have some very freshly sliced basil.
Yes.
And some
I could smell that
parsley.
as soon as you started cutting it. That's how
Yeah.
fresh it is, I
And as
think.
soon as that stuff hits the heat, you're like
Yes.
golden.
On.
All right.
I'm sorry you guys can't smell this.
I know, delicious. And you're doing the whole like chef's flip thing. I love it. You're going
So,
for it.
and this is how fast this dish literally comes together. All you have to do is a little bit of prep ahead, and guess what?
Yeah, you're ready to go. Boom,
We're
that's
done.
it. So all
We're
you need to
done.
do is get a box of pasta and go to the farmer's market, walk around.
Yeah.
Simple, right?
Pick things that you like to eat.
Yeah, there you
That's
go.
really all we have to do here. So to plate this up for you two, I'm going to just put it in a couple of nice shallow bowls.
Yeah, love it.
And
it's still sizzling
It's still
even as you
sizzling.
bring it together.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. And you got some bread as well.
I have some
I mean-
toasted baguettes.
He thinks of everything.
He thinks of everything. He thinks of the whole person.
Right.
Oh, but you think we're done?
Oh, I thought we were. Oh, look at that.
So, Parmesan Reggiano.
Man, I feel like I'm at like a restaurant. Am I out noodles right now? Do you want me to tell you when? Yeah.
No, you are at.
Am I at Brightwater?
You are at like a.
You're at Chez Penalto?
Yes, Chez Penalto's at the chef's table, as
Oh
a
my
matter of
gosh,
fact.
absolutely.
Yes.
Guess
Look at
what?
that.
And
Oh,
that dish, my
my.
friends,
Look at that.
may I offer you a plate and a fork, dear?
Chez
Yes,
Penalto.
please.
Look
Yes,
at you, man.
please.
You always treat us so well. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yes, thank
How's
you
that?
for being here, for doing this. We're going to keep eating this all through the break. We'll be surprised if there's any left when we come back. But
Doubtful.
stick around. Something's going to happen later. We think. Yes, everybody, thanks for tuning in to Later with Jason Suel. And remember, you can find us out there on your social media platforms. Send us an email over at laterwithjasonsuel.com. And before we leave, of course, we got to thank our amazing guests, including Megan James. Thanks for hanging out with us, Megan. So fun to have you. Yeah.
And thank you so much, Chef Vince Penalto, for, well, feeding my little tum-tum.
Oh my gosh,
yes,
so
good.
delicious. Yeah, absolutely. And that music video from our friends at Fayette Tunes featuring the band Dirty Seconds. That's our show. We'll see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.